Understanding lines. Basic types of lines. Start by practicing different types of lines: straight, curved, horizontal, vertical, diagonal, and zigzag. Line quality. Experiment with varying line thickness, pressure, and speed to create dynamic and expressive drawings. Direction and flow. Consider the direction and flow of your lines to convey movement or calmness. 2. Materials needed. Pencils. Use different grades of pencils, HB, 2B, 6B, for various line thicknesses. Pens. Fine liners or ink pens offer a consistent line and are good for clean, precise work. Paper. Start with basic drawing paper. The texture, smooth versus rough, would affect the quality of your lines. 3. Basic techniques. Contour drawing. Focus on the outline of the subject without lifting your pencil from the paper. This helps in developing hand-eye coordination. Gesture drawing. Quickly sketch the movement or form of a subject using loose, flowing lines. This is great for capturing the essence of a subject. Hatching and cross-hatching. Use parallel or intersecting lines to create shading and texture, giving your drawing depth. 4. Practice exercises. Line variation. Practice drawing lines of varying thickness and length on a blank sheet. Observe how different lines can affect the overall composition. Contour practice. Choose simple objects, like a fruit or a hand, and draw their contours without focusing on details. Blind contour. Draw an object without looking at your paper, which forces you to focus on the subject and trust your hand to follow your eyes. 5. Advanced techniques. Creating textures. Use lines to simulate textures such as fur, grass, or fabric. Experiment with the density and direction of lines. Implying form. Use lines to suggest volume and space, such as with cross contours that follow the form of the subject. Negative space drawing. Focus on drawing the space around an object rather than the object itself. This technique sharpens your observational skills. 6. Final tips. Observation. Spend time observing how lines are used in the work of other artists. Notice how they use line variation and placement to convey different effects. Experimentation. Don't be afraid to experiment with different tools, techniques, and styles. Line drawing is versatile and can be adapted to your personal artistic expression. With consistent practice, line drawing will help you develop a strong foundation in art, enabling you to explore more complex techniques and styles.